Let's see if my bot
McDonald's daily bull div
worked today.
or a bulldog? Did you say? Yeah, yeah, that was a bulldog off that pivot. Johnny, if you look at the 15-minute, you could see it. It's like a giraffe. Oh, that was actually a bulldog. Yeah, bulldog that sent it up. It played out already, I think, though. Deja could confirm that.
Was on the daily.
15-minute McDonald's.
Oh, yes.
Be right back. Got a phone call.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it basically played out.
New high.
Depends on where you look at it from. You could break out a little bit further. Probably like 208. How's Tesla? Yep, failed our target to the fucking penny. So Apple gained two of our targets today. You're going for the third target around 455. Microsoft, you hit your 207 and your 210 target. Next target 212. Silver holding a little bit of support here. The dollar is trying to climb. Boeing holding support. ES really wants to bounce here. It's strong above 3375. Anything above that, it should go higher. ES is still struggling at yesterday's high. You know, those two little resistance levels on the high, still struggling. Massive rising wedge. It doesn't really matter though. Rising wedges have not been playing out. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go higher here. Silver trying to go lower. Microsoft unusual call sweep. What is that for September? Not bad. Yeah, I was reading a lot of tech is getting on like really bullish order flow. You got like QCOM, Intel, Microsoft. Yeah, SPY looks like it wants to go to all-time high. It honestly could hit it end of day if it wants to pump here. Look at this consolidation. Everybody shorting here is going to feel this pump. And if you look at the, like I was telling you guys earlier, if you look at the volatility, it's not even volatile right now. So if it pushes higher, it could really gain some volatility and it could go a lot higher. The average 1 hour ATR right now is 7 points. So in the last hour, you could see a 7-point move pretty easily. Seven points would give us about 85. That's with current volatility. Volatility goes up, you could easily see more. You guys are typing in chat on the stream. I can't see it. I think my chat's broken. Okay. Is Trump talking right now? Says live President Trump. Yeah, he is talking right now.
Every child has a chance to go on learning full-time this fall.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Secretary DeVos.
Trump's
here
talking
mainly
right now
to
about
hear from
reopening
each of
schools.
you today. Before I do that, I just wanted to point out that there is a fairly recent Kaiser Family Foundation Health Tracker poll that shows over 65% of America's parents are very concerned that their children will fall behind academically and socially if they don't get back to school. Having said that, we recognize that many school districts have already made a decision to either go hybrid or full-time virtual learning for the first month or two, or maybe longer. So our goal today, the President's goal, has always been, how do we reopen safely? How do we reopen soon, but how do we reopen safely? We also recognize that a number of teachers, particularly the 10% or so that are over the age of 60 in most of our schools, are concerned. So we have given resources and guidance that allows each of those districts to make those decisions, to maybe modify the work schedules of the teachers and other administrative staff that may be affected. But overall, we know that the risk is low for kids in contracting and being hospitalized, and of course the worst possible outcome, dying from COVID-19, but the risk is very high if they're locked down indefinitely. Nearly 100% of our 75 million students, K through college, left their places of learning, left those structures between the first and third weeks of March of this year. And we see that all situations were not created equally. The lack of digital assets was very obvious for many of our students, the lack of nutrition.
If you
the
guys are
lack of
typing in
social and
chat, I don't know if
emotional
I'm
mental
missing it or
well-being
nobody's
and
typing.
development. But also, we heard from many school
my chat's
administrators and
broken.
teachers. They're concerned because roughly 1 out of 5 child
Do
abuse
you see
cases
mine?
are
No, I
detected
don't.
in schools.
Let me
So we
reopen
have
my
to
chat,
also
guys. I
think
think it's
about
broke.
all that we don't know and all that is being lost for these children by keeping them locked down indefinitely. So, in the interest of
I
opening
typed
soon
right
and safely
after you,
for this
Type it
entire
again.
country,
Let me see.
Mr. President,
right
we'd like
after
to
you
start with
posted the
Elisa
link.
from Waukesha, Wisconsin.
If you're in
She's
chat right
single
now, can
mother
you
of a small
post a
business owner,
message?
and her son Luis
I just did.
Either
is
Twitch or
entering
YouTube.
a
What are you? Are
public
you in
district
Twitch or
school,
YouTube?
in
I'm in
public
Discord.
district school.
No, no,
What do you,
I can see
Upgrade, I believe,
Discord. I'm
freshman
talking
year
about
for
this,
Luis.
the
Can you
stream,
tell
guys.
us a couple of things, Elisa?
YouTube
First of
or
all,
Twitch?
I'll hop
what
on
were the
Twitch right
relative
now.
advantage or disadvantage of him being a bilingual student?
Yeah, I think it's broken. Oh, there we go. It's working now. Okay, I just had to restart it. Appreciate it. If you guys said anything earlier, just repost it.
So we had to take a survey
I couldn't see chat.
regarding either going.
So just a quick recap of the day, guys. If you guys are in the Discord, I posted a ton of analysis. I've been posting analysis basically every night, giving you guys levels and targets and whatnot for the next day. If you guys looked at the analysis on ES, I'll do a quick recap of how it played out today. I said anything below these two levels would have been bearish. Anything above that was slightly bullish. And then once you broke out of these levels here, it was very bullish. And we had some upper targets as well, which all were easily hit. And then the final targets were this high up here from yesterday. So we're currently seeing those highs be tested. If it breaks this high, it could easily go up another 10 points very quickly. So watch how we close today. Anything above, what is that, 3,375 is bullish. It is putting in a rising wedge, but these have not been playing out to the downside. So ignore that. But yeah, anything above 3,375 should be bullish. We should see a breakout, maybe 10 points, 7 to 10 points by the end of the day. Nasdaq, we actually traded Nasdaq. We bought Nasdaq at the close yesterday. These ran to almost 300% today. I think it was like 250% gain. All of our targets were smashed on Nasdaq. You topped out on Nasdaq at 11,184, basically to the tick. So that final target was being tested here. All of the previous targets were completely smashed. Another good call in the Discord today was Tesla. I said that Tesla had a really strong after hours because of the news. It should see, what did I say? I said it should see 1517 on open, which it easily did. 1517 came pretty early. And then 1585 was your final target. And look at where it topped out. 1585 to the tick, and now we're topping out. So I wouldn't say Tesla is bearish right now. Like, I wouldn't flip into puts, but it is definitely pulling back, consolidating. If it gets below, let's see, I'd probably say like this range high right here. So if it gets below that level, you could retarget this 1517 level. I'd get rid of this. So you would retarget like 1535, 1517. Those would be like your bearish targets. You also have 1496 as the POC. Below that, you would target 1413. But like I said, this is extremely bullish, so I wouldn't be flipping into puts too quickly. If it consolidates and then it goes higher, I would be looking for 1642 as your next Tesla target. That is the 1 hour pivot. That should be a really nice target to the upside. Microsoft, we also called this out yesterday. Let me see what I said about Microsoft. Upper targets were 210 and 213 on Microsoft. So above 207, it was really bullish.
Look at a yes.
Is it flying? And then 210, what did I say? 213. So 210's hit. Look for 213 on Microsoft. That'd be your next target. Let's go back to SPY here. Now that it's flying. But like I said, anything above 3375 should be bullish. We should be able to see a 7 to 10 point breakout here. We'll see if it holds. Silver holding support, Boeing holding. We might have to close Oxy end of day. Really unfortunate pullback on Oxy. Very, very small loss right now. We're only down $5 a contract, so not a big loss. All right, here we go. See if this is a fake out or if this is a real move. You're currently hitting your 0.13, so far it's a fake out. If it pops, it should see 3386, 3388. That would give us about a, like I said, 7-point move. Lined up with the fibs. Is Trump talking yet?
Dr. Melanie McGraw.
No, he's not talking. Let's go ahead and clean our chart up. All these levels are already taken. This level's still in play. These two levels are taken. Good volume on the breakout so far. How's Nasdaq following? Nasdaq is not following yet. Dow Jones. Yeah, Dow Jones high a day. IWM not following. I made a ticker for the overall, like if you take all the indexes, SPY, Qs, Dow, IWM, divide them by 4. This is the overall index. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit. There you go. ES is going again. Needs to get above this 0.13. Here we go.
There
We're
it
above the
goes.
0.13. Watch 8.6. We're up 10% on our SPY contracts already. Silver looks like it wants to go lower. The dollar's still holding. The euro's climbing, so that should be weak for the dollar. Silver doesn't seem to care. Problem with silver here is there's no support really until you get down to the gap. All right, here we go on ES. Here we go. Big move up so far. Look for 86. We could see high of day, end of day if it wants to pump really hard. That would be quite a move though. ES would have to get, what, 15 points? We're 15 points away from high of day. Or sorry, all-time high.
CMA.
I wouldn't get too excited just yet. It needs to get at least like 2 or 3 points higher, or this is going to be a fake out. Because you're still playing into a rising wedge theory here. If we look at it on a 1 minute, there's probably bear divs coming in on the Momo. No, actually no divs, good. 15, yeah, 15 bear div coming in. What about a 5? 5 minute bear div coming in as well. Yeah, it needs to get higher here. Needs to get higher. The 5 minute top and bottom signals on the Momo have been clean all day. Is it extended on the bands? Let's see. No, bands are closed. I like that.
Damn it, silver.
Is it coming down? A weak sell-off right now, no volume. It's disgusting how low volume has been pushing the market. Low volume breakouts, low volume bounces. Alright, yes, give us like 3 more points and I'll be happy. Did Square come back? It's still holding that support. Square is just ranging. It's gonna keep chopping you guys up. Below 1376, it's bad. Above 143, it's really good. You already failed your first target. 143 was your first target.
You look at the 15-minute ES and connect, or even 5-minute, and connect the tops and not the wicks. It looks like an inverted head and shoulder.
Yeah, but inverted head and shoulders are bottoming patterns. They're not top patterns. You can't really use them on highs. It's definitely a rising wedge. But I don't really care about the rising wedge because they haven't been playing out recently. We'll see if this one plays out. But yeah, definitely a rising wedge. Could almost be a channel. Depends on what you take in magnet mode. Yeah, it looks more like a channel like that. If you take the bodies, it's definitely a wedge. 15 minutes, definitely a wedge. You could even take this candle here. Not a pretty wedge. Definitely not pretty. I don't like this fake out here. It should be seeing a lot more volume. Needs to find some buyers here. I would like the 50-minute to close. Or yeah, it's the Qs. The Qs are pulling us back a little bit. I would like the 15-minute to close around 84. At least like 2-3 points. Yeah, TSM was an early entry, John. Sucked on that one. Yeah, look at it recover. What a joke. It was holding the pivot, faked us out, failed the pivot, and then it played into a range. It played the range instead of the pivot. No, I closed TSM. I closed it yesterday. Yeah, there's a little bit of a fake out. Yeah, silver's nuking. I like the bounce on Boeing so far. Alright, silver's holding this next level. A 1 hour gap fill. Trump talking? Nope.
Delays. And the structure and routine of school day is so critical for this population of students. It simply cannot be.
I haven't looked at
replicated
Overstock
on a
recently.
virtual
What's it doing?
platform, and especially for a kindergartner.
Oh yeah,
with
it's coming down.
syndrome. Unfortunately, our school
Yeah, it came
district
down
has
hard.
adopted a virtual-only reopening plan, and it's been extremely disappointing.
24%.
Because as a parent, I wish, well, I need, and I wish that I'd been given a choice.
4 hour high or
Because
low though, I
know
like
for a
that.
fact that this style of learning will cause my son to regress and to fall behind. And we were working so hard for him to be fully included with his peers. So my hope is that we can all work together to get in-person learning, especially open for the students that are most vulnerable, and to have that choice for parents, because I know my son best and I know what he needs.
It's really well said. So it's been a burden, a tremendous.
I think the supports on Overstock are 85.50 and 82.40. You also have a daily pivot right on that 82.40 to the tick. That lined up nicely. Above 92, it looks good. Above 103, it looks really good.
About it being incorporated in the school is that it happens during the school day. Unfortunately, in my situation, we've now been forced to change and to find another school option for our son. We're fortunate because
Hey,
a
Enrique.
lot of families don't have that option because smaller schools, private schools, parochial schools may not have the staff and the structure.
All right, what's
to
ES
accept
doing?
children with special
Give us a
needs.
few more
So
points.
there's not always that option. We're fortunate in that situation, but now my family's taking on the burden of not budgeting and planning for tuition. So having the dollars follow the student is very critical for a family like ours. And now I'm also having to
Good bounce
plan
on silver
all of
so
the
far.
therapies on the outside. So we're talking about a kindergartner that's going to school from 8 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon, and then he has to have occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy. all
Oxy
after
is
school,
literally
all
going to
day.
close at 15 on the fucking
It
penny.
is. Thank you.
Fantastic job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How did she do, Krista? She did excellent. Not too bad.
Thank you. You know, I think the conversation in America right now, the children with special needs have really been left out. And so, Mr. President, I want to thank this administration.
You think they have enough
Vice
American
President,
flags behind them?
You and the Secretary came to Columbia a few weeks ago. You addressed that issue, that people with disabilities are being left out. And so what we have here are people that are on
Yep,
the
so
front
far looking
lines
like a fake
in
out on
education
SPY. Needs to go
that are
higher.
saying we can open the schools for everyone. I visited two
Still
schools
strong
this
above
week
30,
in South
33.75.
Carolina that have charter schools. Students are in class, teachers are there, they're learning, they're playing with each other. I mean, it's been a great experience. So we can do this in America. We can get America back to school and make our education system great.
That's great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Florida's Commissioner of Education, Mr. Corcoran, you spearheaded an emergency declaration with Governor DeSantis, basically
What's
to
the word, Deja?
meet the demands.
Looks like a
of
fake out so
parents
far. It
and
needs to
for
go
some
up like a
steps.
few
I'm
more
very
points.
struck when I read these parent surveys in many
There's no
districts.
resistance above us,
Parents
so it can go up
overwhelmingly are
easily.
saying yes when they are asked, do you feel it is safe for your
For
son or
all-time
daughter
high,
to
right?
return to school?
Yeah.
And often they're being big-footed by a county health
Yeah, what the fuck are
commissioner
we
or a
stopping
school
on
board.
right now?
Nothing. It's just
How are you
becoming a
meeting
fake
that
out.
demand, and how do you know that parents are so in demand in Florida for in-person
Oh, we got a
instruction?
little level right
What are you
here.
hearing?
Well, we did exactly
Small
so. We
level
did
where
in
it's at
Florida.
right
They
now.
basically
Other than
gave
that,
increased
you clear
flexibility,
this level,
increased choice to parents, teachers, and the
maybe coming up to 33.86. There's a pivot up here too. You see that, right? At 33.91, 4-hour pivot.
One sec. Let me turn this volume profile off.
33.91.75 is a 4-hour pivot.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Oh, if Trump gets on the fucking mic right now, we'll
He's
hit
talking.
all-time
He's
high.
just talking about schools.
Oh, he's talking right now?
Yeah, he's talking about schools reopening. They're having like a little
Dude,
school.
all he has to say is like S&P all-time high. You're gonna see it fucking straight up.
Yeah. Whips
We'll
out.
get one
He
candle.
whips out his phone during the conference.
We'll get one fucking 15-minute candle. That's a 0.5%. GG.
We
We
look at
stay
the
long
12
until
hour.
tomorrow.
Trying to find the best levels here. There's not a
SQ is
lot.
a dog shit company. Yeah, there's a little level right here that it's fighting at on the. If you look on the 4-hour, let me go to the hourly. See what's.
Yeah, I would say this is a 12-hour level, 12-hour point of origin.
Yeah, you got a couple pivots here on the 1-hour as well that it's fighting with.
A fucking bitch to get to on the charts. God.
Yeah, see, you got another level at like 33.86.50. There's 86, yeah, 50 is another 1-hour pivot.
Yeah, you
Which
do have
lines up
1-hour
with the
pivots
level.
there. Yep.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1-hour pivots until all-time high. Oh yeah, Johnny, if he says that, SPY 360 tomorrow. You remember when we were fucking going crazy that we broke 330? What, like
I
3
know.
days ago?
Yeah.
4 days ago?
Yeah, it marked out all those levels. 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour. You do have a lot of resistance above us. I think any pullback is buyable. Any pullback above like 3368 is buyable. Long term, any pullback above shit. Let me see.
The other general's still going.
I'd say long term, any pullback above like 3350 is buyable.
What do you think about Dollar General for tomorrow?
Yeah, I called that out way earlier. I think it was, if you were going to buy, you would have had to buy it when I first called it out. It's way too late now.
Okay.
It's out all the 1 hour. Yeah, look, we wicked the 1 hour pivot.
Yeah, it was towards the low of the range, and then it popped up. Now you're on the high of the range. If it breaks this consolidation, though, it could fly like 205.
It's pulling back. Look at this. Look at ES right now. It's pulling back.
Yeah, it's fucking nuking. It's a
Do we
fake.
buy it up?
It's a fake out for right now.
Look at 15-minute pivot lining up perfectly with a 15-minute trend line.
The rising wedge might play out.
Oh, there's a rising wedge on ES.
Yeah, rising wedge on ES and SPY. They haven't been playing out recently, though, so it's not too scary, but right now it's playing out. Yeah, this pivot in the trails. 3375, 3372, this whole little area right here. A lot of support. Talking? He's not talking. It's getting bought up. 1 hour pivot
I
on
just
ES.
bought 340s. I just bought 821 340s. Small position with room to add if it comes down a little more.
$3,378 is the 1 hour pivot. Nasty 1 hour right now on ES. $30-minute pivot below us. 1 hour pivot below us. Or sorry, 50-minute pivot below us.
Oh god, I just bought the wrong fucking contract.
Would you buy like this Friday?
What did I do? Is my Tastyworks bugging out right now? Yeah, okay, never mind. It was bugging out.
Nasty
Yeah, I thought I
fake
did.
out.
I buy this Friday's.
This is what I mentioned, guys. They if you take the fib, where was it? I think I took from here. The 0.13, that's the fake out level. We were not able to close above it. Now we're getting faked out. This is not bad, though. You still have a lot of support here.
15-minute trend line, 15-minute pivot right here.
And 30
Just wicked
pivot.
it.
Yeah, 30 pivot bounced
And a
it.
30. Yeah.
Yep.
I think they matched 15 and 30, right?
Yep.
Pretty much.
They're off by 1 tick. Yep. What did that Q's contract hit today? $630. Silver still holding. Yeah, the dip is getting bought. It's back above 3375.
Wow, what the fuck just happened to Netflix?
What, did it fall off a cliff? Oh yeah, it's fallen.
Yep, we're back below that 50-day, guys. Keep an eye on that. We got 25 minutes. We want to close above that.
Yeah, big tech is rolling right now. All the big tech is rolling down.
Yep.
Silver getting bought up.
ES on that pivot again.
Yeah, Fang is selling off a little bit.
Yeah, fucking out of nowhere. Netflix tanking.
Also holding a trend line. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Trump's talking.
Players and the coaches, they want to do it. I spoke with Trevor Lawrence, the great quarterback, and he's very smart. He understood it very well. He said, hey, I'm a lot safer in the field than I am being out there. And he got it. He got it very quickly. Coach O, I spoke with him. He's some coach, that one. He's a great coach, and he feels his players just want to be out there. So we've spoken to a lot of different people, and they want to get out. And our country's opening up. We're opening up very strongly. If you look at retail sales numbers, car sale numbers, used car numbers, and employment numbers. We're hiring over the last 3 months the most people ever hired in the history of our country. So you had a lower base, but nevertheless, we hired a tremendous amount, by far the biggest number of people ever hired during a 3-month period. So
Says Trump's doing a news
so
conference
I
as
just
well
wanna
after
thank
this.
everybody. We'll see you folks in a little while, and thank you very much. Appreciate it.
5:30 tonight on that.
Yep,
Damn
5:30.
right.
Yep.
Deja.
Yeah, so the school thing's over. He's
Mr.
coming back
President?
at 5:30. See if Spy can do what it did around lunchtime.
Deja, check your DMs.
Yep. Yeah, 3386, sorry, 3383 and 3386 are those levels that I want to see break by end of day. Or at least fucking come test them again. If it closes down here, it's going to be ugly.
3382 is a 1 hour pivot from back at, that previous spike.
Yeah, I think that's one I marked. I just marked it a little off. Yeah, that's like literally the high of the day. Is that pivot?
Anyone got the link for the Trump speech?
The one that he just had was over. He's going to have a new one at 5:30.
Oh, okay.
They were just talking about schools reopening.
20 minutes, guys. Dip's getting bought up, it looks like, man.
So far, bouncing off that pivot beautifully. It's back above 3375. That's the level I wanted to close above by the end of the day. 3375. It holds that. I'll feel a little safe. How's Tesla doing? Still topped out at our target? Yep, bouncing off
Right.
that support. How's silver doing? Still holding for now.
ES has small support at 3378.
The dollar's weakening on close.
Look at this 15-minute candle.
Come back. Oh yeah, dude. It's been nasty all day today.
Look at this 15-minute candle. What the fuck is that, dude?
On the pivot too. Clean.
They're fighting hard as fuck right here, dude.
5-minute tweezer.
On the 50.
Dude, these little short sell-off and recoveries looks it literally looks like Bitcoin. It's starting to look more and more like Bitcoin. No, I'm not in Tesla right now.
Netflix came back a little bit, guys. Guys, I'm gonna close this Snapchat position just to kind of get into a little bit more cash here.
About 15 minutes left. Starting to sell off again.
I want this 15-minute candle to close above 33.78. Got 1 minute left on this candle.
One minute can't pick a direction.
There is too much fighting.
There's a lot of fighting. Silver, 600,000 calls today again. A lot of puts too though, 0.4 put to call ratio. Dude, if this puts in a high a day by end of day, it's gonna be brutal.
20 seconds until this 15-minute candle closes.
It's moving.
7 seconds, 6. I want it to close above 33.78.
You got
It
it.
gapped down. It gapped down on. Look at.
Did it?
It gapped out. It closed it, but it gapped down.
Look at that fucking 15-minute candle.
All right, last 15 minutes, boys. Button up those positions. It's gonna be a wild fucking ride here.
Selling off so far. I wanted to stay above 3375 by end of day. Pretty nasty right now, selling off. Fucking Oxy, man. I might have to close Oxy. It's literally 3 cents in the money.
Just need one big fucking candle, dude. Straight the fuck up.
think I'm gonna give Oxy one more day.
What are you guys thinking? Question in chat.
High a day before close. Oof. How much do we have to move? I don't think so. It's selling off. 7 points. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna say yes. Speaking into existence. Who has that damn Donald Duck fucking green meme? Post it.
Connor, we want to see ES close like above 33.80 within the next 13 minutes. There it is.
Leon,
Donald Duck.
if I use moving averages, Leon, I use the 50 moving average, 200 EMA, and the 12 moving average. I don't use moving averages very often, though. The 50 moving average is probably my most used one. 21 EMA is also good. But I'm not a big moving average guy. 50 moving average is like the only one that I use consistently.
Silver's gonna fill that gap.
Wow, silver fucking took a shit.
Yeah, I was doing really good today. I should have closed my short-term position. If it doesn't hold this support here, I'm going to close my short-term. I'm going to hold my 30s. Yeah, ES is not finding buyers end of day. 10 minutes left. It closes below 3375. It's going to be scary holding overnight, but I'm going to hold. Midterm, as long as it's above 3368, it's okay.
What calls you in, Deja?
Fridays.
What level or strike?
I posted in chat. No, you're good. Uh-oh, big buy came there. See if we can get continuation. 3375 held to the tick so far. This would be a nasty 10 minutes if this thing pumped. No, it's getting sold off.
Dude, I feel like I'm watching a shitcoin chart.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Fuck, dude.
I'm telling you.
I haven't been this fucking zoned into a chart, dude.
Bro, I've been thirsty for like an hour. No water.
It feels like Bitcoin, man.
I'm trying to scalp trade something.
We have 5 no's and 5 yeses on a high day. Let's see who wins it.
Oh shit.
We should have taken odds.
6 and 6 now. 7 and 6.
We definitely need odds on this one.
8 and 6. Damn, you guys are bullish as fuck.
Reel it in, man.
I mean, that one fucking day to close the day at 3:30 was nuts. Holy shit.
We've seen some nasty fucking last 10 minutes.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen.
Dude, it is fighting right now.
Dude, they're battling it out, man.
Could you imagine scalping this for a few ticks?
I would have been faked out like a puss.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude, I wish I could see an order book right now, dude. Like, these orders are probably just flying in and out.
Oh, I know.
Look at the volume.
The volume's strong, dude. Even the 1 minute volume.
Eight minutes.
Today feels like a fucking Friday, dude. Holy shit.
Except it's a Wednesday.
I feel like we're
My
going
balls are in my stomach.
I feel like we're going to the weekend, dude. The cloud is trying to hold.
Question is, how is Apple closing today? I got a bigger position in Apple than SPY.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta pay more attention to silver. Silver is holding support, but it does not look pretty. If I go for a bulldog tomorrow.
Do you guys think the Apple split is like 100% priced in? The 4-1 split?
Yeah, I'd say within how long ago is that? Like a week or so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, things get priced in pretty quick.
Yeah, I'd say it's priced in pretty quickly. God, I wanted to close above 3375.
ES is looking scary, boys.
It's getting brutal.
Yep, I think the high of the day meme is gone.
Imagine what this 50-minute candle would look like. No, it's brutal. It's selling off.
Yeah, it's done.
The Qs are nuking it, dude. Look at the Qs. Qs daily is still very bullish. So is SPY. Look at SPY daily.
Yeah, SPY daily is nice. Yeah, we're selling off. Yeah, big sell off here. GG, boys. It's over.
You have to believe, man. Last 5 minutes. You must believe. The cloud is still holding.
There's no way it's got to pump over 0.25% in order for it to close.
No, it's not going to get a high day. I just want it to get above 7.5. Give me 2 points, I'll be happy.
Yeah, Amber came back a little bit.
Yeah, Amber's not bad.
How's Netflix looking? We closing Netflix?
How's Boeing? Boeing's not bad either.
Netflix is sketchy, man.
Silver.
Really sketchy.
Silver's sketchy. If I see another gap down like this, it's going to obliterate me. The gap's down another fucking 10%.
Yo, before we close here, Trump's going to pump the stock market and talk about this week's performance so far, right? Like the last 11 days, I'm thinking.
I fucking hope so.
Silver's going to fill the gap.
What gap are you talking about? That gap's already filled. Do you mean the fucking really low gap, the 22?
No, the one from this open.
Yeah, we filled that, I think.
No, there's a little bit left.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oof, that'd be brutal.
I don't know what to do with Netflix here. It looks like it's gonna want to fill the 50-day.
There's a pivot right there on that level too. That would be brutal. Like 20 cents.
Then we shoot up back to 25 tomorrow, right?
As long as we don't see a gap down like we fucking saw recently. 6% gap down.
Guys, I'm closing my Netflix. I'm just gonna take the loss on it.
Oh, here we go, baby. Above
All right,
7.5.
the gap is filled on silver.
I think we're looking at different silvers because SLV still has a big gap.
I mean the one that from the open today, from where it closed yesterday.
Dude, Netflix is like playing with my fucking emotions right now. It's like literally on the fucking line.
Yeah, if you look at the 1 minute, that gives you the most accurate gap. And we still have some room. The gap is 23.33.
I'm using the gap snake on
TrendSpider, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, SPY 1 minute. Look at SPY 1 minute.
I'm out of Netflix, guys. Completely out of Netflix. Took the loss on it.
SPY 1 minute Bulldog.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
It's playing out, man. You have to believe.
2 fucking minutes. For a complete reversal.
It's gonna close at 3.379.
For a 0.2% reversal here. I want it to close above 33.78.
Fucking Bears, dude. They are battling right now.
Fucking who's trying? Like I don't understand like why someone would short this. Like what's the point of shorting
They
this?
think it's a high risk, high reward, or low risk, high reward. Because you just put your stop loss at all-time high and then you just short it into the ground. They're like, oh, okay, stop loss 0.5%, max profit 100%, you know what I mean? It's a reversal mindset. No, I'm not adding Namron. That bad news might kill the trade. If we didn't have that bad news and this was purely technical, then yes, I would add. The bad news, no way.
10 seconds.
How's silver closing? Silver's actually closing green, but holy fuck, it's selling off.
2, 1. Nasty close.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, not a good close.
Oh,
Nasty fucking
me.
close.
I am green by $4.
There you go. Green day, dude.
Just lost the pivot too.
What are you guys doing? Green or red on the day? I think a lot of you guys should be green, man. If you followed the Tesla trade or the Microsoft trade, the AMD trade, the fucking Apple trade. Yeah, look at that. You guys are hella green.
ES lost that 15-minute pivot.
If you guys followed my Q's trade that I took at close yesterday, went up fucking 300% today. That was money. Oh yeah, you guys are all
Castro.
green. Nice.
That Apple pump today fucking helped us out huge, dude.
If Boeing didn't come down so hard today, we would have recovered all of our losses and some more. But because Boeing came down, we recovered our losses, but then we lost more because of Boeing and silver. We're slightly red on the day.
God, I really hope ES or SPY makes all-time high tomorrow. It's gonna be scary. Deja, you down for COD in like 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, I can play a few games, then I gotta hop off around like 5.
All right,
Catch
I'll be
you
back
guys
in like
later.
15 minutes.
Yeah, see you later,
All right,
Caesar.
take it easy, Caesar. Yeah, make a phone call real quick and run downstairs in my car.
That's good to see you guys. That pretty much all of you are green today. Love to see it, man. Beautiful. Nice recovery so far, holding the 3368 level. Stimulus would be best for news for all-time high? Yeah, it would. It's been going up without stimulus. The only downside is the Biden picked Kamala as his VP, and she's not very good for the stock market, so it's hurting a little bit. But besides that, there really hasn't been any bad news recently. It's been all purely technicals. Hey, Wayne, have a good day, man. Yeah, the VP dip wasn't too bad. I think if the market starts pricing in their victory, it will be very obvious. The polls are showing that the Biden is likely to win, but I don't think the market has priced it in. If the market starts to price it in, it will be obvious. We'll be able to see it. Yeah, see you later, Aaron. Made back your loss from yesterday. Nice, man. Yeah, if we see a pump tomorrow or Friday, all-time high by Friday, we're looking really good. The only thing that might kill me overnight is silver. I'm in a decent sized silver position, so if we see a big gap down, it will hurt me. The daily, okay, so it's not a harami anymore. The daily was a harami. It looked very bullish. Not so much anymore. So we could see a failure tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on it. I think if silver has a red day tomorrow, I'm cutting all of my silver positions, and we're capitulating on silver, and we're looking for better trades. I think below 23, it's just looking really bad. Once it lost these pivots, that's where I was looking to close most of my positions. We held on to them for a little bit longer. We might pay the price on that. Yeah, the Asian markets, I think silver was red in the Asian markets, and then they recovered. But it didn't do too bad. If you look at XAG USD, it's bouncing off a pivot, bouncing off the trail. It looks really bullish. But if you look at SLV, that's not bullish. But the spot price on silver looks really good. I would really like to see ES climb after hours after the Trump speech. If we see 33 like 80 after hours, we'll probably get an all-time high tomorrow. So anything above like 33.80, 33.82, we'll see an all-time high tomorrow. But all right, guys, I'm going to call it on that. Wasn't too bad today. Got some good trades, got some bad trades. We'll see if we can get an all-time high either tomorrow or Friday. Make some money on that. But I'll be back streaming tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. As always, I'm going to post a ton of analysis in Discord tonight. I'll try to do it a lot earlier. Sorry, I've been posting around like fucking 11 o'clock, so you guys can't really read it too early. But I'll post it, I'll try to get it posted around like dinner time, like 6 to 7. Probably closer to like 7. So look for it around 7, maybe 8 o'clock. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. But all right, we're going to call it. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.